Welcome to Food Holes with Dan and Jay. I am Jason Klum, and with me, as every week, is...
Who's usually here? Well, so far, Guinness has been here.
God damn it, Dan, it's you.
Oh,
You.
I'm here. I'm here. It's me.
And your name?
Dan?
Hmm?
Go Miller.
Where's that little, where do I find your soundboard? Where's the fucking soundboard?
It's a Google Effects. Looks like a little little yellow square with a magic wand.
Oh, that's what Google Effects is? I assumed I could
They do
add
the
that.
hats and the things too, but there's also a sounds.
God damn it. I don't know. It really upsets me that this is a thing. That means there's going to be a final. So let's do this. Yep. Great.
There you go.
Really cool.
There it is.
Yep. I have devil horns. Hi guys. You like that? God damn it. How do I turn that off? Remove all effects. There we go. That will be my default. No more effects.
What?
It disappeared. You gotta tip it up more. Oh. Okay. Dan had an angel. Halo. Oh. You're not making enough noise. There we go. That's a weird thing. So, in case you guys can't tell, we're doing this on Google Hangouts, and it's weird. So stupid. God damn it.
I'm like a 15-year-old girl playing with my stuff.
So in case you guys don't know what this is your favorite video podcast.
You want to see what it looks like with a beard? Like with a goatee? That's weird, right?
Yeah, it's totally freaky. This podcast, ladies and gentlemen, is about us forcing each other to eat snacks. So,
that's right. It's not about just playing with special effects.
No.
I forgot.
Maybe eventually it'll turn into that. The Food Holes name is going to be a little off-putting and on. So all right, Dan. Envelope number 2. I want you to prepare it. Envelope number 2. Before you open it, though, do not open it. I want you to have it ready. This is from the country. I'm going to give a little country report since we didn't do that on the first episode, and that was a plan.
Oh yeah. Please give me a country.
My fuck up. This is from the country of Dutch.
Okay. Dutchland.
Dutchland. Thank you. Dutchland has it's many great provinces and people. Their largest exports are steel-toed boots, and basically that steel-toed boots, specifically steel-toed klampen, which is what those little wooden
Clogs.
Yeah, clogs, right, from the Netherlands. So that's that. Guys, I'm normally better at improv than this, I swear to God. Either way, these are from the Netherlands. What? Fuck you, Dan, I swear to God. So there's some ingredient on these that I saw that sounded weird, but anyway, open up your thingy.
Okay. All right, these are called Hopjes coffee. It's coffee candy. See?
Yep, I do see that. Yep. Here, I'll show it for the people because apparently my side is just too loud anyway. So there you go. You can't read that at all. Again, you'll see it in the interstitials. So these first few episodes are going to be me challenging you, and when you challenge somebody, they have to eat it first. I'm going to open mine. I have not had these yet.
Okay, so what does this mean? De enich ekti rademaker hagsche hopjes.
I can try and give you an idea.
I don't speak Polish.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Oh, wait. It's a very good question. A typical character. I'm going to read this off of Wikipedia. That The Hague had a museum called Museum voor het Haagse Hopje, which is dedicated to the Hopje and its history. It does not exist anymore, but there was a museum dedicated to this candy. It is. Let's see. Heater. Let's just cream and sugar. Whatever. It's coffee flavored. Let's see what happens.
Okay, so it looks a little bit like a square poo. It's kind of bulgy. You got yours? All right, and hold on. I'm not really getting a lot out of it. Should I chew it?
Yeah.
I can't chew it.
They're really hard.
I don't have the best teeth. It's like someone gave you a really shitty coffee bean to chew on. It's kind of got a popcorn aftertaste. Like a caramel corn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's just like thingy with the prizes in the box. Cracker Jacks.
Cracker Jack. Yeah, it kind of does. Number one thing I noticed is I really expect, since it's a coffee candy, I really expected to smell it through the. It has zero smell.
There's hardly any flavor.
Are you sure you haven't stunted your taste buds, Dan? It's very flavorful to me, but then again, I don't like tomato candy.
And I drink a lot of coffee.
That could also. It does taste.
I had a canned double shot this morning, and then we went to Starbucks. No, wait, I didn't have that this morning. We went to Starbucks, and I got a handmade double shot. So that's a grande, so that's 3 pumps of espresso, and I had them add an extra pump. And then I had a canned double shot before coming home.
You have a serious problem. No wonder you don't taste this coffee candy. It contains what now?
No wonder. It has top ingredient, sugar.
Yep.
Glucose syrup, more sugar. Vegetable fat contains soya, so some soy fat. Mm-hmm. Concentrated dairy butter. Mm-hmm. Flavorings, which contains milk constituents. And then 0.2% coffee extract. And then caramel color. I tasted the caramel and then a little bit of salt. I tasted the caramel more than I did the coffee.
That's funny. I completely taste the coffee. I actually really like this, except for my expectation at first was chewy, although I did read on the website that it says one of the distinct things that doesn't stick to your teeth or whatever. Yeah, no, it doesn't stick to your teeth. It fucking breaks them. It's a very hard candy.
Yeah, it's very hard candy.
I really like the flavor, but you... I like the flavor a lot, but you can't get it out unless you're committed to cracking the fuck out of that and possibly your teeth.
Yeah, like you really have to get it all at once or you don't taste much of anything.
Mm-hmm. I think that's wise. I learned my lesson early. Real quick, we're only on episode 2 of this, so want to point out one thing we have in common with the Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour podcast, which is our audio podcast, is that we have beer sponsors. I don't have any beer sponsors for these first few episodes, but I do have Diet Dr. Pete by the good people at SodaStream. And Dan, I believe, is drinking...
Still drinking my Guinness.
Yum, yum. How does that go with it? They're both dark flavors, Dan. How does it pair?
They are. I'm wondering if that's why I didn't really taste much.
You know what? That's a good point, because Guinness
this kind of has that kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a dark, kind of a burned flavor, because tastes a little more... I don't know, if you're going to talk about the kind of coffee it tastes like, it's kind of Starbucksy, because it's kind of burnt-ish flavor, like a weird... But, no, I can see why you wouldn't necessarily taste it. If you're going to rate
let me go get a glass of water. I'm going to cleanse my palate.
Dan's
And I
going
will
to cleanse
try
the
a
palate.
second one.
What I'm going to do is, while Dan's going to do that, is talk about how we have a rating system. We have two things that we rate this on. Number one is expectation. So we saw that it said coffee. So, we might expect that it has coffee. We might expect it doesn't. So one way or the other, the expectation is that, this is going to taste like coffee. I have a feeling Dan's is going to be a bit lower. Mine is really very coffee-ish, but I don't want to give up everything right now. But then the other one is enjoyability or how fucking gross it is in general. So here we go. Dan's back.
I got some water.
Thank you so much for that.
I got
Dan.
some sea salt.
What are you doing?
And I got some sugar. So if it's something along the lines of like a sweet taste that I can't taste, then I'll have some salt. And then when I eat the sweet, it'll be super sweet. And if it's something sour, have a little bit of salt. Or have a little bit of sugar, and then the sour will be stronger.
This is science. This is science, Dan. We have science on our show. We definitely don't have science on the other podcast.
So would you say this is closer to a sweet or sour flavor?
Super sweet. I mean, well, not super sweet, but definitely a sweet flavor. It's a
Okay, so we'll put just a little bit of salt on my.
Oh.
All right. Now we're gonna try a second one. I taste more flavor this time.
Okay. All right.
I do. I have a feeling the Guinness was damaging it.
Makes sense. That's. I mean, the alcohol is going to cut
But
through
still-
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it still doesn't taste like coffee to me though.
That's interesting. All right.
Like I get like almost a fake coffee flavor, but not like a.
You having some troubles there, Dan?
I'm trying it.
All right. If you guys want to go back, by the way, while Dan is doing this,
I put some salt in with it.
Oh, you did? Oh, god damn.
Wasn't great.
No, it doesn't sound like it would be. You guys should go back see episode 1 where I really thought I was going to freak Dan out with tomato candy, and I failed. I failed miserably, but I did give Dan something that he enjoyed, and also contains significant trace amounts of lead.
Significant trace amounts?
Yep, I just realized what I said. It was a nice little redundant sentence. I've already explained while you were gone, I explained our ratings system loosely to the people at home. So based on expectation, for me, I know, and I already sort of called this, I'm pretty sure. For me, expectation is 5. I expect it to taste like coffee, and to me, that is definitely what the coffee tastes like. But I don't drink as much coffee as you.
I don't. It tastes more caramelly to me, even that second time around with a cleansed palate and then a damaged palate.
What's your rating?
So I would say, like, I could see why plebs might think that tastes like coffee. So I'll give it a 2.
Give it a 2. Okay. And maybe I am confusing the caramel flavor for coffee too.
Well, you probably drink bitch coffee all the time, so as far as you're concerned, caramel is coffee.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can't drink coffee. I don't. It makes me ill. That is true.
I was expecting like brewed in a coffee machine type coffee flavor. That's usually when you have something that tastes like coffee. That's the flavor.
That's true.
This was more like some sort of espresso drink with like foam on the top.
Okay. See, you're more of a connoisseur. So
that's Hollish for knower.
That's exactly right, knower. Grossness? I
would say it's like a 1. It's not gross at all.
Yeah, I agree. It's a 1. If I could give it a 0, I would, but I won't. I'm committing to our scale.
1 to 5.
1 to 5. It's not 0 to 5. So, I need to stop.
1 out of 5. That's what that is.
Is that what it's called?
Blah.
Is there a sound effect for that on the Google effects? Because I feel like no vomit noise. Okay, well, we'll have to submit a custom soundboard to them. I'm sure they'll accept that. That's pretty close. I like that. Well, this now has officially been episode 2 of Food Holes, Dan and Jay. I'm Jason Klum.
I was Dan. Go.
You were Dan? You were Dan. You're no longer Dan?
No.
Go Miller? Okay, that's fine. So visit us on danandjay.com. Listen to Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour, the podcast. That's our audio podcast, where we talk about our sketches from when we were kids all the way up until pretty recently. We just talked about our first feature film, Looking Forward, with the wonderful Alan Rickard. Alan Rickard. Trying tomato
It's actually
candy.
scaring me now because your face is like... The fuck is this? This is awful.
Go to danandjay.com. Enjoy this. Click like or whatever. I guess I'll leave comments open until people turn into assholes. So if you want to comment something fun, if you want to suggest something for us to... I should have put this in the last one. If you want to suggest something for us to challenge each other with, email us either at jay@danandjay.com or dan@dan@jay.com. Or you can call us at 208-557-3524 and leave us a voicemail. Just suggest some shit. So, until next time, good eating. Is that somebody else's phrase? Like, we need
I feel like it might be.
You are what you eat. Until then, you are what you snack. God, is there something?
Until then, eat me.
I was thinking that too. Ooh, since it's candy, how about you are what you suck?
That works. I don't think... I'm going to look
don't
them. You are...
Make sure that Alton Brown doesn't already use that. I'm Alton Brown. And until next time, you are what you suck. That's not an impression of him, that's just a not me voice.
You know what? I don't find anything for that exact phrase.
What a shocker. All right.
I get one of those giant microbrew things, right? Put it on the ground, fill it with like a 12-pack of Bud Light, throw in a bunch of candies, and just leave it there for a year.
Budberry candy meat.